Yeah. Oh, good job, buddy. It's like you knew we were gonna film now. Wait, come here. So this, oh, over here. So this is my cat. He's called Neko-chan. And if you haven't noticed, he's kind of Noctua themed. So I decided to do a Neko-chan PC build. Are you ready for a video? Are you ready to do some filming, buddy? What you looking at? Are you looking at the cable? Oh. Now today's video is kind of just an excuse to show off a cool PC and a cat. Now this PC is actually now my main editing rig. It's got all of the same components as that liquid-cooled PC that I had so many problems with, except for the motherboard. This motherboard is a Gigabyte Gaming 7 X470 board that was sent to me by Highlander, and thank you very much. It's actually helped me diagnose the issue with that system, which was, well, the motherboard, because all of the reliability issues have been solved. And yeah, it's running way better. Now let's get straight into the components that I used for this build. I decided to use a lot of brown Noctua because, again, it's very much cat themed. So the cooler is actually a NH-U12A, which is an amazing cooler because it comes with two of the best fans in the world. And if you have the brown theme going, you can kind of get it to look pretty great, but we'll get into that in a moment. And then the other Noctua fans I have are two Noctua NFF12s in the front, which I've done a video about how that doesn't do anything in the NZXT H500, but that's a topic for a different video. The elephant in the room is the fact that the two exhaust fans are also Noctua fans, but they're actually the black versions of Noctua fans. So that's, you know, they're not brown. But I didn't have the brown ones at hand. And then the motherboard is a Gaming 7 by Gigabyte. It's an Aorus X470 board, and it's a really good motherboard. The CPU is a 3700X Ryzen 7 from AMD. I've got 32 gigs of HyperX RGB RAM in there. And then the graphics card is an RX 5700 XT. Now, unfortunately, it is the reference board. The reason that it is the reference card is because I had it liquid cooled before. As far as storage goes, I've got my trusty Samsung 960 EVO. It's a 500 gig drive, and I've been using that ever since I've started my YouTube channel. It's a really great SSD, and then we've got some sleeved cables and stuff like that. But now with that out of the way, let's have a quick look at what this system looks like, and then we're gonna have some sexy B-roll of it with Neko. Okay, now, as I was editing that sequence, I realized that some of you may be concerned about Neko here because, you know, his face is, like, close to spinning fans and stuff. I just want to say that I was monitoring him very carefully. I wasn't going to let him stick his face anywhere that he was going to get hurt or anything like that, and he wasn't injured. We had a great time together, we enjoyed each other's company, and he's asleep now, having had a good day of playing. Yeah, okay, so with that out the way, let's get back to the video. Now, as far as what it was actually like to build this PC, it was really easy. The NZXT H500 is a dream to build in. The only real issue when it comes to the building experience with it is getting the 8-pin EPS CPU power cable in. If you have a CPU cooler already mounted, that's a real pain. But other than that, there's nothing else that's particularly difficult with this PC. The Noctua cooler, this was actually me breaking my Noctua cooler virginity, and it's a really nice, like, just user experience. Unboxing, it's very nice, there's a lot of really nice packaging, and the actual mounting hardware also works really well. What I really like is on an AMD platform, you actually use the stock backplate that comes with the motherboard, and the CPU, like the actual fan clips onto the cooler, are also really easy to use. I traditionally really hate those, but they work quite well on this cooler. Now, I'm not going to have gaming benchmarks for this build because I have actually benchmarked the PC before in the liquid-cooled video. So if you want to go check that build out, go do it over there. In conclusion, I actually think this PC looks really good. If you kind of lean into the Noctua brown, you can kind of pull it off in a PC, I think, especially if you mix it with a lot of black and white. In my opinion, it looks really good. I know that people disagree with me on this. I did a video ages ago about how I think that Noctua fans do look really good in white cases, but people still disagree with that. If you don't like it, that's your preference. Don't build a PC that looks like this. It's as simple as that. And with that, it brings me to the end of a fairly short and fairly pointless video today. But yeah, if you like the video, do like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Twitch. I've got a Twitch channel where I stream every weekend. I've also got a Discord server, so you can go check that out. All of that will be linked in the description below. And until the next video, bye-bye.